Hello there guys, my name is JODA and welcome back to another Old Norse Shipyards build video. So today I am happy to present my little gunship, which is called the Vardmadr Eljun, which basically means Watcher Endurance. So this is like a craft that can fly around for quite some time, as it is partly solar powered, and it can just fly around and watch over things, and it is very much like a Hornet off of Halo or something of the sort. It's a very small but very nimble craft that can just take off and land wherever it needs to, as I've shown here, and it has a lot of firepower to protect itself. So the craft itself didn't really take me that long to build, I'll be honest. It was quite a quick process. It was about, I don't know, 3-4 hours, which is pretty quick for me. I tend to build stuff that tends to take about 12 hours sometimes, which can be a bit ridiculous. But yeah, I really like what I tried to go for here. I kind of went for like Hornet, kind of Huey, kind of. So it's got a lot of front firepower, which is very great to have. It's got these 2 Gatling guns. It then has 2 miniguns on the front and a rocket pod, just for a bit more oomph. And again, they'll be limited rockets, so they can use them whenever they need to or whenever they have to. And again, once they're out, they're just reliant upon machine guns, but they've got plenty of machine guns to keep them going. So let's sort of hop into the back, I think, because there's not a lot to show on the ship itself. I mean, there are 4 solar panels on the top, just to let you know, so it is partly solar powered, so it's very much a hybrid. And yeah, so this craft does actually feature closing doors, and basically this depressurizes and repressurizes. So if I close this door, you'll hear the timer go off, and then the blocks will close up, and that makes it an atmospheric and spacecraft. So basically this thing can fly into space, notice the ion thrusters, and it will be able to fly in and out of space and in and out of the atmosphere to allow people to move from a carrier or a station to, say, a land base. So this is a very, very good ship for just general defense and also offensive purposes, to be honest. So in here we have the one air vent, which just depressurizes when the doors are open and repressurizes when the doors are closed. We are actually moving at the moment, which is a little bit weird. We're kind of slipping a little bit down the side of this hill, but yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just level her out, because I think this hill's not enjoying itself right now. And we're actually sinking, which is a bit weird. That's a bug, because I don't actually have any atmospheric thrusters turned on at the moment, or atmospheric blocks. Either way, as you come in, you've got all these seats. You've got 3 here, that's 6, and then you have 5 along the back, which is 11. And then you've got a pilot and a co-pilot. Pilot drives primarily, and then the co-pilot shoots, so he's a gunner. So yeah, there's not a lot to this ship, to be honest. It's very, very simple, very, very clean, and very, very open. The doors, I was trying to put some sort of gun system on the doors, but nothing really worked that allowed people to get in and out as well. Really, what needs to happen is there needs to be like a gun turret that is mannable, that you could stand at, like a mod or something that allows you to stand at it. But at this moment in time, there is nothing of the sort. In which, if I did have something like that, I'd probably stick it on the corner and allow my man to stand there and rotate around and fire. But unfortunately, it doesn't. But yeah, I think the only real thing else to show is me flying it around. So just another thing as well, I am starting to put in all of these sort of micro cargo storage above the seats, because I think it looks quite nice, and I hope you guys agree. But what we'll do is, before we slide down this hill, we're going to jump into the pilot seat here, and we're going to take off. So the ship is very, very, again, very, very quick and nimble. The landing gear do freak out every so often, so just be a bit wary of that. They do kind of wiggle around, there you go, when you brake, but they go back to normal-ish, I believe, when you like move around a bit more. There we go. So yeah, we do have we have the same up thrust as we do down thrust, so you will drop quite quickly in this if you were to hit C. The ship does just really shift when you hit C. It just be a bit weary of that when you're flying it around. And yeah, it's again very, very quick, very, very nimble. As you can see, we're already up to top speed here, which is quite cool. And again, it spins around quite nicely, and there's no real issues because I haven't used pistons. Pistons have not been a big thing on this. It's purely the airtight hangar doors, which is brilliant. So yeah, that's the majority of it. I think really the other thing to show is the guns. So if we hop out and just hop into this seat, as you can see, we have the 3 guns. We have the front gun, which, as by now you guys should know it works, rotates around. Oh, pretty. You have the side guns, which are a lot faster firing, but I believe lower damage. So those are kind of a spam fire gun of choice, if that's a thing. So you'd spam these at the enemy and then blast them with a few rockets. So it's quite a nice system, and again, you can do some pretty cool sort of runs with this using the rockets. So you can sort of run in, bomb, and then sort of, you know, pull up and fly off. And it's again very, very versatile craft, I think. And I think I could potentially convert this to just be a general cargo craft that could move cargo around as well, or give it some sort of feature that allows it to pick up stuff, because I think that'd be pretty cool. And actually one of you guys have actually mentioned that to me, having something that could pick up cargo, which I think would be really, really interesting to look at. But yeah, that is the ship for today, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, it's only a quick one. I am working on something currently which is a bit of a retake on something I never released, but I'll leave that until next week. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, please like, favourite, and of course subscribe for more. Go and check out the build, which is on the Steam Workshop now. Link will be in the description, and I will see you guys later. Peace!